everyone to your new moon reading for Virgo. Okay, let's see, guys. New moon in Virgo is going to be August 23rd. This is a time for improvements, surprises, and cleaning up, right? Cleaning house. So let's see what's going on over here, guys. Best message. You guys are doing a wonderful out there. I hope you guys had a wonderful August. It's pretty much over. Let's see. Over here. Everything is timestamped, my friends. You can find that in the description area under this video. This message, please. Okay, ready, guys? It says it's a time for healing, the balsamic moon, which is true. We do want to do some healing. We want to do some cleanup. We want to make sure that we're getting clear about what it is, right? Of what I'm going to need to clean up. People hurt me. I need to clean up. I need to clean house. It is a new moon, so, right, it is time. This is going to be ruled by a Mercury in Leo with Uranus sitting there. Okay, so there's going to be wanting to be a lot of healing. You are good enough, full moon in Virgo. Let's just see what's coming out, guys. Time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Okay, you're going to get both Virgos. New, fresh start coming in. Absolutely, as we're getting ready, too, for a brand new season. What do you need to release? And last card, have faith in your dreams. Yes. We have over here, we have a new romantic cycle begins. Ooh, and communication is key. I like that, though, because that's going to be that Mercury and Leo coming in. As it says, bring love into the situation in the Aquarius, which we do have the Uranus sitting there with prosperity lies ahead with the new moon in Taurus. But I am loving that because it is saying, hey, look, you have faith in your dreams over here. And these are the bottom of the deck, so I do like that. And then underneath that one is your hard work's paying off in Capricorn. Again, there's that Capricorn. Again, I'm telling you guys, whatever was going on with that Capricorn from, I believe, from Capricorn season to Cancer season, that full moon in Capricorn, whatever was going on there, it really made a huge impact on the world for a fact, at least, you know, people who watch my channel, because it was a huge thing. I just believe that it was a part of the huge collective going on. And then we have this new moon in Aquarius bringing love into the situation where you have a new romantic cycle begins. And yeah, I mean, that's, you know, there's going to be a lot too. And I love that the communication is clear because we have, like I said, the Mercury in Leo, which is wanting that attention from Leo. There's going to be a lot of messages, a lot of speaking loud and clear. You might even have a lot of messages coming in where people are going to want to be heard. It could be also yourself coming through saying, hey, I'm rushing in here. I need to get things moving fast, fast, fast. So there's going to be a lot of fast movement going on over here. And I mean, just Virgo in itself just says, hey, you know what? It's time to clean up the mess. It's time for these improvements. It's time, you know, to fix things up. So I do think that a lot of the messages are going to be about how are we going to get clear about some certain situations. There's going to be great experiences. There's also going to be a lot of surprises coming out of this situation. And it could also be your, surprises from your 8-8 Lion's Gate. You guys, you know, you're manifesting. So, you know, like I said, within the, you know, next 28 days, you know, your surprises, your wishes, your dreams are going to start coming through. So let's get some manifestation cards over here. Yeah. So it's like it's time to give rather than take. It's time for, you know, no, I'm not going to be breadcrumbed anymore. No more breadcrumbing. We're going to fix this. Either we're going to fix this situation or we're going to move on because it's now time to clean house. Message will be what? Will be balanced. Will be ready. Will be ready to go. Okay, and going through Aries, Taurus, all the way to Pisces, Aries, for the beautiful cusps. So let's see what we got going on here. Aries, Taurus, cusp. This message, how is this new moon? Got some toxic love over here, pain disguised as passion, addictive patterns, harmful attachments, can't live without. So you might have somebody around you who, or yourself, put it how it resonates. You might just feel like this whole relationship that you're involved in is a toxic love, knowing that, you know, this is considered the devil card. This might be that you need to get moving, either fix the situation. For some of you might be fixing the situation or actually leaving the situation, however that fixing for you is, right? So it is time to move on. And that would be a part of what do you need to release from the new moon area with time for healing, bringing that healing in. Mirror, mirror, facing yourself and others, reflective relationships, self-awareness. What you see is you. So reflecting upon the situation for your healing. That would be the same that mirror, mirror is that moon card. Doing some inner work. Seeing through their lies and altered truths. Seeing is no longer believing. So it's kind of like mirroring to see what is really going on, not listening to the lies, the deceits, the toxicity anymore, just period. So this is going to be a lot of healing for you, a time to recharge your battery, get yourself that mental rest, emotional recovery from that person, whether you're still dealing with this person, however you're dealing with this person, whether you're getting out of this relationship or just got out of this relationship. However, it's going to be a little bit different for everyone, but it does look like it is time for healing and recharging for this new moon in Virgo. Yep. Packing up and saying goodbye, leaving the luggage behind. Time for change, moving on, leaving your baggage there so that you can move towards your Nine of Cups, things that are going to make you happy. Things that are going to recharge you in the better ways for yourself. Okay, so let's get a couple of money cards over here too, because it could also be something that has to do with toxic relationships when it comes to work situations. It doesn't always have to be love. It could definitely be work. So let's look and see what's going on over here. Show me the money and career area during this new moon, how this affects their career, money aspects. Manifesting and settling. You have all the tools you need to increase your income are within your reach. An opportunity may arise for you to showcase your talents. Could be coming to you soon. So it almost looks like as soon as it almost looks like you're making room for the Nine of Cups. Great things are coming your way soon. So it does look like you have been using the tools within. You have been manifesting. It just looks like it's time to do some cleanup. Like I said, you know, full moon in, or the, new moon in Virgo is cleanup. It's time to clean up the situation. It's not time to really manifest. It's time to clean up and get your surprises in as well if they're coming in. Settling. Your soul is telling you you're on the wrong path. Absolutely. You're on the wrong path, my friend. Absolutely. And it's not just for career, it's in itself. It's just, I feel like that one's just in itself. I mean, look, if you're putting up with toxic people and you haven't moved on, Spirit wants you to understand that whatever this is not healthy for you. You're settling for everything that's wrong, wherever this might be for you. Okay, you're avoiding what needs to be done because it feels too difficult. Hopefully you're getting a rein in and you're understanding that it is time to move. Okay, so kind of two messages. If you feel like, oh, I don't know, it's kind of hard, I can't just give yourself the time and space to evolve and discover your true path, because this is not where it's at. And for a lot of you, I do feel like you are understanding this is the wrong path and that you are leaving. But Spirit really wants you to understand, stop settling, no matter what that is. Take a deeper look into the situation and realize if it's toxic and it hurts, That's not where you're supposed to be. It shouldn't hurt. Not like that. Okay, my friends, and going straight to Taurus, Gemini. You got something beautiful manifesting. It just feels like you got a clean house. Taurus, Gemini. Best message, please, for Taurus, Gemini. Broken promises. Bouncing back with resilience for some kind of new love. Whoa, what's going on? Wow. You have a secret romance. Ooh. Somebody's got a secret hidden romance. Who are you keeping a secret? Secret, secret. I've got a secret. Because it's talking about unexpected flirtation, direct messages, testing the waters, sliding into your inbox, 1111, new messages of love. Okay, and then you have side piece. It doesn't have to be a side piece. It's just what it's called. Okay, some of you be like, whoa, I don't think so. We don't play that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I don't even, let's just do it this way. It could be a secret romance that you haven't told anybody about. That's how more than anything it feels. Okay. Hidden affairs, being second choice, only late night calls. It could be somebody new that maybe you didn't want anybody to know about. Maybe you are keeping it to yourself. Maybe you just got out of a relationship and you don't want anybody knowing that, hey, I found someone. Because then, you'd say, oh, it's rebound. It's, maybe it is. But we do have, I'm on a glow up. Whatever's going on is giving you self-improvement, and it's making you find that confidence within yourself. So whatever broken promises were over here and these disappointed expectations and failed commitments that just happened, that's why I said you could have just got out of a relationship. You feel like you're resilient, and you're going to find that everything's kind of bouncing back at you really fast. And now all of a sudden, yeah, you can't keep me down. All of a sudden you got this new romance coming in. I just feel like for some of you Taurus, Gemini, like I said before, I just feel like because you just got out of one, maybe you just don't want people there. Or maybe because you just got a glow up. Hello, why do I want to listen to your negative? Right? Why do I want to listen to all your negative stuff? Why do I want to listen to your negativity? If I just bounce back and I'm feeling great and I'm having a personal transformation and I'm feeling better than ever, why would I want to go tell somebody something that could really ruin my could be even a manifestation. Whoa, I just heard that. Why would I want someone to ruin my manifestation? I love it. I'm just going there. Because I do. Because I really feel like that's what it is. And I do feel like it's unexpected. I feel like it's something that, you've been manifesting. Hey, maybe you knew that you were in a really bad relationship and you've been waiting for someone, to come in, flirt with you, show you what love is, have a good time. Yeah, feel comfortable. So on the money area here, or just in life in general, how about that? It says, well, you might not be wealthy. You will live comfortably. Your finances are in the state of balance. So I like that. You also have growth. And I feel like the growth is not only just in money, but it's also within your self-confidence and the way that you're feeling. Expect a good flow of money, a raise or a new job. To grow, it's essential to unlearn. Since rules are constantly evolving. Absolutely, we're unlearning what holds us back. Right? If you were told money don't grow on trees, well, banks have many branches, right? So it's just kind of the concept of the way you're seeing things. It just means that, money isn't easily earned. Well, actually, it can be. You see what I'm saying? Those are things that keep us and hold us back. Those are restrictions. You're delaying your growth. The process of healing is worth an effort. To grow, it's essential to unlearn since rules are constantly evolving. That's exactly all it is. So, yeah. So it's just saying, watch the way that you're talking about how you make money, because money is actually pretty easy to make. And the more that you figure money is easy to make, right, the more it is, easier to make. So it's just reprogramming the mind. I love this though. So it's almost like, I don't know, I love this for you. I think you're preparing for some kind of passion to ignite your heart. Got a flame over here, some kind of new flame going on. Somebody that's just going to make you, you know, feel great. You know, if you've been dealing with somebody that's just been nothing but constant arguing, hurt, pain, this is where you're going to feel so different, and you're going to just feel that desire. Just, it's lovely. It's a lovely, that's just lovely. Okay. Let's see what this new guy looks like really fast over here. I don't know. I want to be nosy. Should be Taurus Gemini's new person. And like I said, if it's not a person, it could be just this new job. I mean, maybe, you know, you're feeling so comfortable in this new job, you know, but I don't want anybody ruining my new job because I got money flowing to me and I feel great. So take it how it is, or it's 2 in 1. Make time to be with your person. Create your own special hideaway. What is this? You guys are definitely hiding out. It's some kind of hidden thing. You're not letting people know. Look, hideaway. What does it say? Hidden affairs. I don't want anybody to ruin my relationship. Maybe you had too many people in your last relationship. Maybe somebody ruined the relationship. This is crazy. I love it. It's none of nobody's business who you're with, right? Be wary of possessive partners. Maintain your individuality. Well, maybe that's it too. I want to hide this because I don't want my ex coming back ruining my shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my gosh. This is gorgeous. Okay. So there you go. Beautiful. Next. Guys, these readings are off the chart. I'm loving them. And I did do the regular signs for the regular signs, okay? So if you guys want to just go look at your regular Taurus or Gemini, that's fine. Okay. Gemini, Cancer. Gemini, Cancer. That's crazy because that's the same card Gemini had. I swear it not. I think this is the same card Gemini had. Behind the mask, hidden emotions. I think this is the same. Feeling like you're smiling on the outside and hidden in the inside. Hiding my emotions away. Guys, you might want to, if this is resonating with you, you want to go watch the Gemini. Okay. Divine timing. Patience required, trusting the process, perfect timing when it's meant to be. Faked perfection. Artificial beauty. I think this was in Gemini as well. I'm not sure though. It's about something about not being able to be yourself, feeling like you're hidden behind this place because of not being seen the way you want to be seen. It's not time to be settling, guys. This has something also to be with like settling with something that's not good for you. It's encouraging you to focus on your home, your family, who you truly want to be. Don't let others. It's almost like you want them to see you the way that you want to be seen, but you can't. It's like I'm just not feeling as good on the inside. Yeah, I'm plastic smiles. I'm all plastic smiles right now. There's something going on around you where you're just ignoring your intuition and you know that you want something better than what you have right now. It's just that you're caught at this crossroads and you're not sure exactly how to maintain your happiness to the situation, whether it's in love, with a friendship, in a job. There's something around you that just makes you feel like I'm smiling on the outside, but I am really upset in the inside. So I'm like crying on the inside, right? So it does feel like there's something around having to make and choose wisely around your situation and the way that you're going to step up to the next. It's almost like stepping up to the next, I want to say curb, almost because it feels like you're at a crossroads, right? So if you're at a crossroads, it's like, which curb do I take, right? I have to step up on the curb to say, this is where I'm going to be because I have to get out of this street. But I don't want, I want to get out of here. I want to get out of here. The office, delegating more tasks and significantly boost your earnings. Think of the greater good, not just yourself, to achieve a better outcome. For some of you, it could be a job where you're just feeling like you're not seen the way you want to be seen. In a relationship, you're not seen or heard the way you want to be seen and heard. Leadership, yeah, no, and it's upside down. That's weird. I've never had them come upside down. But it doesn't matter. They're not supposed to be. But it just, what it's telling me in the reverse is it's like, yeah, you're stepping into a role as a leader and you're ready, but it's literally in reverse. So it's making me feel like you're ready, Gemini, Cancer, to be in this place of leadership, but something's weighing it down to where you feel like you are being tested and you can't get out of the middle of the street. You can't figure out which crossroad to go to. It says fear is holding you back from stepping out and being yourself. And then there it is here, because it's like, I don't know how this is going to work. Something about how this is going to work. It's going to be so different because it's not a personal reading. So it's almost like, yes, you have like unrealistic standards. Somebody around you has unrealistic standards of what it is that you are going after, or you yourself have unrealistic standards of how this is going to take place. Like maybe you tried to write it all down and it didn't go with the way you wanted it planned. Or someone thinks it should be this way, or you should be this way, and you're like, that's not, but I'm trying. But that's not the way life really is. It's unhealthy. Let's actually get a tarot card on this one. So you're hiding your emotions because you don't want to really show the true you at this time until you can figure out either how you're going to get out of this job or how you're going to get out of this relationship. So I don't want anybody to know how unhappy I am. This is for somebody, but I don't know who this is for. And this is literally going to only be for one or two of you. Someone's sick. And you don't want them to know that you're sick. You're hiding behind this mask. You are literally sick. But you don't want anybody to know until you get the diagnosis back from the doctor. Because I heard unhealthy. You do. So you're putting on this false mask of making yourself feel like, no, I feel fine. But there is literally something wrong health-wise. And you're masking it. Some of you, either that or you know someone who's sick, but you cannot say anything yet. And so you're concealing your sadness because you know someone is sick or you are sick and you can't tell. And it's like killing you inside, but you can't say anything until the doctors come through. Okay. It's causing some kind of inner, and no matter what it is, it's causing inner conflict. But you do have some wishful thinking coming over here, and you do have some daydreaming. But you are definitely playing it small in the background right now as you're waiting for something, for some kind of message. There's those messages that we were talking about, the communication, where you're waiting for this message, you're waiting for the answer, you're waiting for this to go through to whether or not, okay, whether or not that's, whether your heart is really as healthy as you say it is, whether my cancer scan comes back clean. I'm hearing somebody may have had a stroke and you're waiting to hear the news from the doctor, but you can't say anything yet. They don't want you to say anything until you get the report back. Maybe it was yourself. Okay. Okay. Cancer, Leo. Broken promises. DM Slide could be dealing with a Taurus Gemini because they just had the same idea and the same two cards. Same three cards. Same three cards as Taurus, Gemini. You could be definitely dealing with a Taurus, Gemini, a Taurus or a Gemini. But let's see over here. Broken promises, disappointed expectations. This is where we're having the failed communications, the lost trust, words mean nothing. So ending a relationship or looking back on a failed relationship, but yet all of a sudden now you have new messages coming in, flirting from, you know, it's different because I do feel like this is being a second choice or a second chance. The difference between the Taurus Gemini one and this one was Taurus Geminis actually look like a brand new person. This one over here actually feels like an ex. It does not have to be. It could be a brand new person as well, but it really does feel more like an ex. But it also looks like there's some kind of karmic cycle. What comes around goes around. So it does feel like you're caught in a karmic cycle with this person. So, and this person is a energy vampire, but you keep trying to protect your energy, but you also keep trying to cut your cords, but yet you keep letting them write you. You keep letting them come back into your space. You're not letting this person go, and you're, you know, allowing this person to keep you're keeping a secret romance with them. Now, for those of you who you're like, nope, I let my ex go, this is a whole new person, then you are keeping this person secret from your ex or from somebody because you don't want anybody to know that you have this new person, and you've cut out people who are energy vampires, and you're keeping them away from, you're just keeping them away from yourself, period. Because what's going on over here is literally the communication speaking. There's a lot of karma that's going on around over here. There's a huge karmic cycle between you and somebody who steals your energy. And you could be keeping this a secret too because you don't want them to know, like I said, about this new person that you're talking to. It could even be somebody that's not even new. It could be like me and a friend. Now that we're not together, we're together, and I don't want them to know that I'm with, you know, their cousin, or I'm with their best friend, or I'm with a friend from our circle, or person from church, or whatever. You see what I'm saying? Or this guy from class, right? Maybe he's a part of your social circle. Something is going on here. What's crazy is that there's going to be some kind of karmic payback thing that's going on, or karma's going to feel like a bitch for them. Karma's actually going to play a big role over here that's going to help you out. As crazy as it sounds, there's some kind of karmic payback going on. Okay. So watch for that. You're getting some kind of angelic help over here. Now is the time to trust the universe, knowing you will be provided for. Pay attention to the signs your angels are sending you right now. Okay, there's a career or a blessing is lining up for you, so stay positive and trust. Like I said, there's some kind of karmic reward coming through, which is kind of crazy because for some reason I want to say it's a karmic payback for somebody, but a karmic reward for you. That's so weird. You don't see that very often, but that does happen. Precarious. You've experienced many financial highs and lows. Your money is flowing in quickly, only to leave just as fast. So this is going to be one of those rewards that's going to come in really quick, but it's not going to stay because it's just a reward, right? Because it says your money is flowing in quickly, only to leave just as fast. So this is going to be one of those times where it's like, you know, if you have a commission and you work in a job that's a commission, you know, somebody might just throw tons of money at you and say, boom, you know, I'm going to do this, and wow, right? Or you're making some kind of double pay or something, some kind of beautiful reward. You might even be winning the lottery. Not even kidding. You could, you know, buy a lotto ticket and, you know, win $100,000. That would be money flowing in quickly to not return, right? So it says there are fast changes regarding money or an unexpected turn in your finances, which is beautiful because this is a beautiful card saying, here's your reward. There's something crazy going on over here, you guys. I mean, just crazy. It's almost hard to spot because it's, yeah, because it's something so unexpected. It says, I went from rags to riches. Okay. I was broke, and now I'm rewarded. And now look, you know, I mean, I'm just leaving it there. It's crazy. I mean, that's like I'm broke at AF, and I have a windfall of money coming in with the angelic help. Booyah, 11:11 on the clock over here. I literally seen it too. Look at that, 11:11 on the clock. It's not just a twin flame number. It is also a number of riches, rewards, downfall, windfall of money when you're looking at finances. That's crazy. Alrighty, on to the next. Leo, Virgo. Your awareness is just gonna be on target over here, Leo, Virgo. You're going to be in this place of sudden awareness of what's going on around you. Yeah, past life. You have some kind of past life love coming in, or past life connection, something that's going to feel familiar. I've known you before. It's just some kind of past life love. It doesn't have to be love. It could just be a relationship, somebody that you know is a soulmate coming in, learned lessons. Wisdom gained, completing cycles, growth through experience. I'm wiser now. You may have felt like somebody was gaslighting you in the past over here, and whoa, their plastic smiles. Goodbye. They were forcing themselves to try to be you. Excuse me. I almost feel like you. Sorry, I actually feel like it's you. You were the plastic smile. I feel like you were forcing your friendliness, right? Forcing your pretend smile at this person because you felt like this person was nothing but manipulating. They're fake, they're a fraud, and I do believe it was probably at the workplace or within a social circle. It also could be like if you're a realtor, this could be the person that's like buying a house and you're their realtor and you're just like, they're cocky, they're something else. And yeah, I'm pretending to smile even though I just cannot stand this client. Yeah, it could be literally a client that you just cannot stand, but you have to do your job. You have to be nice. Cuffing season, temporary relationship. See, there it is. Seasonal companionship, short-term warmth until spring. Like, hey, you know, there's a short-term wealth of warmth over here of us. Just, you know, we're gonna be friends. I'm gonna pretend to smile until this job is over with. But then you have something crazy going on because you have this past life, previous connection going on, which you cannot explain where this person came from. I'm gonna get over there. What is that? Secret admirer. You have a secret admirer coming in. Okay, push this down because in this past life over here, we're going back up here. You have a secret admirer. Hidden affection, anonymous notes, unknown interest. Someone's watching you. Watching you. Okay. Man, that page of swords right there coming in. I'm watching you. But it's a hidden affection, so it's secret admirer too. It's almost like if you took the page of swords with the page of cups and throw them together, it'd be like I'm watching you with all my loving. All my loving. But the weird thing is, hold on, there's something weird here. I don't think you know this person's watching you. They know you're the past life connection. Clarifying the situation, you don't even know that they're, oh my God, you don't even know they're there. They see you as the past life connection. This is a past life connection between you and this other person. But they're recognizing this past life connection. You don't know it yet because you don't know that they're secretly watching you. Not yet. You do now. Okay, hold on. Yeah, Four of Wands. You gotta be kidding. To the Knight of Wands, to the Knight of to the 9 of Cups. Delay, resistance. I'm not gonna come tell you just yet. Well, hold on. 2 of Cups. Yep, there it is. Oh my God, you gotta be kidding me, you guys. Okay. Oh. King of Pentacles to the 10 of Cups could be dealing with an earth sign. It could be a Taurus. It could be a Pisces. It could be anybody in the world. Okay, and then you got the Lovers at the bottom. This is soulmate connection for sure. In their head about the situation. Oh my gosh. So you definitely got the 4 of Wands. They know that you're their soulmate. They know. They're like, hey, they may believe that you're their twin flame. Just saying. It doesn't have to be. Okay, but they could believe that. No matter what, this is soulmate connection. This is a soulmate connection because it's past life no matter what. 6 of Cups to the 9 of Cups. Now coming in. They're going to come in, but right now they're just watching. They have hidden affection. They might start writing you or sending anonymous notes. Okay. All right. So anyways, watch that. So you do have somebody, but it is they do see you as that. And yeah, it says take action. Hey. So let me just grab a card over here of love over here. Otherwise, you got this person over here in the work field or friendship field that you're just like, forced friendliness. This is two different these are two different things. I just want you to know that. These I do not believe are related. Like at all. These are two separate scenarios. Abundance. Open your heart to receive the abundant love the universe has to offer. Yeah, this is a set-up relationship for those of you looking for love. Best message for Virgo, Libra. Blind date. Wow. Okay, I've never had that one yet. Oh, I like that. Behind the mask. Hidden emotions during a blind date. Afraid to show my true self. Unexpected chemistry. Awkward introduction. You might feel like on this blind date that this person is actually hiding behind a false mask. You might be feeling like there's something wrong with them. That they might not be as self-confident as you want them to be, or it could be yourself. Put it where it is. But there's definitely something here when it's talking about awkward introduction. You might feel like this person's actually, either that, like I said, or yourself, okay? Is happy on the inside, or doing the happy on the outside, kind of crying in the inside, the outside. Wait, the inside. Hold on. I'm getting this all weird. I'm getting all these weird emotions. This person has lack of confidence. Even though you went on a blind date. It's not like it was set up by someone. But they didn't think that they were good enough for you. So now they're feeling really bad about the situation. Shadow work. They need to do some shadow work. Or it's yourself. Deep fake. Convincing lies, altered truths. But it was seeing as no longer believed. But it wasn't true. This is like cleaning house over here of emotions. Needing some kind of healing. Meaning that this person or yourself should have been healed. Shouldn't have went on this date. You should have healed first. Because they're seeing this from a distorted perception. See, just like they're beautiful, but they're seeing it from this distorted perception. Like they're all fucked up, but they're not. Because they need healing. So they've convinced themselves that they're not good enough for you. But you may even feel like they are good enough for you. But maybe you know that they need healing. So many weird, but it's like it's time to heal. The new romantic cycle is about having faith and having dreams, and about, you know, releasing toxic energies within ourselves that no longer help us. I mean, do the shadow work and, you know, find what it is within yourself to know that you're good enough for this person, right? Because it says you are good enough. It could be yourself. Okay, either that, or you might need to, you know, if you're getting ready to go on a date with this person again, let them know that they're good enough, right? That maybe they just need to give themselves a little more time and a little more credit, because there's something here that's very devastating when it comes to this situation, because they're not feeling it, or you're not feeling it. Yeah, love bombed, which I think is crazy because it would come out in the reverse, but it's just overwhelming. But there, that hidden control, that's fine if it's in reverse. Thank you. It's already showing. If it was in reverse, it would be hidden control. Yes. So thank you. It already showed it. Yeah, hiding that control beneath the layers of one's true self. And this is because someone is, I believe someone is moving too quick, and the other one's like, I don't even know if they, and they're not like even picking up. Okay, somebody's not picking up someone's not picking up the memo. Okay, look, if you're trying to love bomb this person, they're not getting it because they need to heal, vice versa. So there could have been being ghosted, and you could be saying, why am I being ghosted? It's not because you did anything wrong. You love bombed. You did what you were supposed to do. They just don't have the security that they need. So you could say, okay, now I'm ghosted. Everything went quiet. It was not that. It was the fear of loss. It was the fear of themselves, the fear of them feeling like they don't have what it needs, or the fear of you being too good for them. Yeah, it was the situationship. These cards are killing me. Situationship, huh? Okay. Unclear boundaries, mixed signal. That's all it was. More than friends, less than lovers. What the fuck are we? Who are we? What are we doing here? I'm love bombing. You're not. I don't know who I am. Geez, I don't even know if they like me. I'm going to ghost. Okay, this new moon's going to really mess you guys' head up over here. Yeah, just recharge. You know, I do feel like you guys could come back. Okay? You could come back once it all, like, kind of settles down. But, especially if you really like them. Otherwise, move on, right? I mean, it's just going to, like, you know. Should I engage with this? Because it's rushing, it's going fast, but, okay. Hold on, I'm looking at these cards over here. So it just looks like you guys could, like you could have a good connection. It's just somebody has really low self-esteem. Or really scared because, put it this way, if it's not low self-esteem, then they're really scared because they were hurt once before, and it could be you. Too hurt, everything's moving too fast. Okay, someone's moving too fast. Maybe they're hurt and they don't know how to react. Okay? See, because it says right here, I think you're great, but I'm worried about what other people would think. But I don't even feel it's other people. I think it's more like I'm worried that this connection could end up like the last connection, because I don't want to get hurt again. Yeah, I feel like this has something to do with not healing and being hurt. And then this one, I like this one too, afraid. If I tell you how I feel, it might change everything. I'm afraid. So it could literally be you, Virgo, Libra, who is doing this. Okay, if you know it's not you, then it's your partner, okay? It's just all about fear. I'm open to exploring things with you, but I can't make any promises because I don't know how I really feel. That's, I mean, do you see over here he's sweating? Like, he looks scared to death. Like, why am I here? I'm scared to death. Please don't hurt me. I'm sorry, that's what it feels like. It feels like, please don't hurt me. See, so I'm going to do everything that I can, but inside I'm like, oh my God, please don't hurt me. I feel like more than anything behind this mask is more of pain of somebody hurting you. Okay. And and then all of a sudden you get ghosted, or you're ghosting them. And I just feel like, okay, if you ghost them, and you left them hanging, and it's just because this fear, no matter what, it's all fear-based from someone's side. Okay, and then it's like somebody rushes in too fast, spotlights the situation, and then the other one's kind of like, ah! Libra, Scorpio. Really? You're just gonna do it like that, huh? You're like, I don't care. I'm Libra Scorpio. I don't care. Okay, I'm just gonna run right in. You're probably the one over here love bombing everybody, huh? From that Virgo Libra, you're like scaring Virgo Libra over here, huh? You're like, yep, I'm ready for my new romantic cycle. And this says secret romance, hidden affairs, being second choice, only late night calls. Because I'm Libra Scorpio and I'll do what I want. Yeah, hell yes. I have no filter. Because I'm Libra Scorpio. I'm going to tell you exactly how I feel, except for I'm going to do it in secret. Why? Because you're bouncing back resilient over here, you guys. It's like you can't keep me down. Okay, you guys keep trying to keep Libra Scorpio down, and I'm unbreakable. I don't know who you think you are, but at this new moon, I'm unbreakable. Because you're going to release everything that no longer serves you. You have the faith and the trust in the situation. You know what you want. You know you want this fresh new start, and you're ready to communicate exactly what it is you want. So therefore, you're saying, I have hidden agendas. I know what it is I want. I'm sending out gifts. I'm taking gifts. If gifts are coming to me, I'm opening the package. Yes, because that is exactly what it is. Right? There are definitely hidden motivations within this package. The hidden motivations are exactly what you want. Resilience, recovering quickly from certain situations, not holding back, letting people know exactly who I am, what I want. Okay? Yeah, exactly. Recharge. Lying low and recharging with batteries, but also doing exactly what it is I need. So I do feel like this time, guys, you also are going to find that rest and stillness to rebalance yourself, using your beautiful Libra self to start rebalancing. But I do think you're going to use your hidden Scorpion energy over here for some secret rendezvous, right? Because I don't want anybody to know about my affairs. I don't want anybody to know about my love right now, because I don't need any drama, chaos, drama, things that let me just do what I need to do. Yeah. Yeah, I do feel like that. I feel like you do have the inner child coming out of you, just wanting to be playful, feeling like, you know what, if I can restore my energy, then I can just heal, reconnect with myself, reconnect with that joy, return to some kind of innocence of love and attention, and you know what, let's go. But I don't need other people's crap. Yeah, that's because all you've been doing all this summer anyways is putting up boundaries. I mean, seriously, that's what you've been doing almost all summer anyways. With whoever you're dealing with, boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Now you're just like, hey, can I find somebody who can actually play with me? Thanks. Right? And you do. Someone who can actually be fun, who, knows how to be playful, be flirty. Let's just have some fun. Why does it always have to be the tough guy? Why do I always have to make all these boundaries? Can't we just have fun? Yeah. I know, guys. So keeping it to yourself, maybe that's just the only way you can, right? So that way everybody else can just do what they want and stay out of my business. Yeah. I hear you. Yeah, nurture the situation the way I want to nurture a situation with the divine timing, because the divine timing is now. I've been waiting a long time. Yeah, you've been waiting a long time anyways. A lot of you have been wishing upon a star for this relationship. You've been waiting for this doorway to open. You've been keeping it secret to yourself forever and a day and just trying to be the adventurer. You've gotten rid of all your shit. You've done what you were supposed to do. I know. Yep. And let's look at your money really fast. Some of you, it could even just be a new job or some kind of side hustle, online side hustle. Denial, no. Perhaps you're insisting that reality be something it's not, which is crazy because I did see the illusion card over here in the love area. What are you refusing to see? It's better to live in the truth than in a lie. If you've been faking it to make money, it's time to take off the mask. And I think that's what the whole thing was because you didn't want anybody to know, right, that I have a side hustle, that I'm doing what I want to do. But I'm not telling you what I'm doing. I'm keeping it to myself. You want to say it's a mask. You want to say that it's a lie. You want to say whatever, but it's not because it's money going in my pocket. You don't know it. So I'm keeping it to myself. New ideas and inspirations will guide you to the divine calling. When you ask for what you need, things will align and make your vision real. You guys are getting a lot of manifestations coming in. Yep. You work smarter and not harder, but smarter. And I've seen that a lot. And I've seen that in a lot of the personal readings also that I've been doing, guys. So I've had so many personal readings this last week. It was almost hard to even... I felt like I wasn't going to get them all done on time. Silence. Keep moving in silence as you continue to build. That's it right there, guys. You cannot. I don't care what it is. I don't care if it's love. I don't care if it's job, if it's both. Shh. Quiet. Right? Because you have nothing but luck. And what is it when we say we have luck? When we're manifesting, what do? We shut up. Right? We keep it to ourselves. We're wishing upon a star. We're wishing on our candle. We're wishing, right? Shh. Be quiet. We don't share. Sharing too much too soon can be risky, as not everyone is as trustworthy as it seems. Silence can be the powerful tool for increasing your personal power. Keep moving in silence as you continue to build. Do not tell people what you're doing because you're running right into luck. Boom. Yeah, luck is on your side. But it's not just luck. I mean, remember, believing in your own luck can help you cultivate an abundance of mindset. It's just me knowing that this is what I hold. This is mine. Right? And this is where I'm going to. Nice. Beautiful reading, my friends. Let's go. Libra, Scorpio, Scorpio, Sagittarius. Cuffing season, temporary relationship, seasonal companionship, short-term warmth until spring. So it looks like you might have something over here is cuffing season. This is some kind of friendship, some kind of temporary, relationship that you have going on for now. That that it's only temporary, it's only gonna last so long, right? Until maybe they have to move. So maybe they come to see you, maybe you have a long distance relationship, maybe they come to see you from this time period to this time period, and then they have to go home, right? That's what it feels like. Okay, and then they'll be back again. This says on read 2, ignored messages, waiting anxiously, no replies. Maybe they're just too busy. So it does look like you have somebody else over here who is trying to get your attention as you're over here snuggling and cuddling with with somebody else. Just saying it. Take it how it resonates, okay? Maybe it's a job too. Maybe it's not even people. Maybe a job's trying to call you back and you're doing some temp work, right? You're like, no, I got a temporary side hustle. I'm doing my thing, right? Or maybe you're just temporarily off with somebody else and somebody else is trying to get your attention. You're like, no. You pissed me off. I don't want to talk to you. I'm doing my own thing. Okay? It does say that right now is also a great time in favor for online dating. So this could also have something to do with online dating. Okay, so watch energy vampires, because that person could be an energy vampire or plastic smiles. They could have been breadcrumbing you. You could be plastic smiling this person like, if I run into them, I'll just have to put on my plastic smile and pretend like everything's fine. Yep. Because you have a lot of important choices going on over here. Could be a coworker. This could be anybody that you have a plastic smile towards. Okay. Stuck at the crossroads. Let's see what we have over here. Me versus myself. The only competition that I'm seeing right now is myself, you're saying. I'm not even worrying about anybody else. Unlocking the past. What was once locked is now ready to be opened. You've unlocked the floodgates of abundance. Free from limitations, obstacles appear to remind you when you're steering off course. Something from your past is returning, maybe an old job or an unfinished project. Now, that could be this person trying to write you, and you're like, no, I'm busy over here. I'm temporarily busy. Look at the past to understand the future, a lesson, an experience, or an old skill. Money could be coming your way from something you did in the past as well. Oh, hello. Oh. Oh, yep, there it is. Hustle mode, grinding hard, ambitious drive, determined effort, sleep till wake. Like I said, it could be a side hustle as well. It doesn't have to be love. It could be a side job. Yeah, because it says you're in self mode. Ooh, I like that. I love that. Man, you guys are really picking it up over here during this new moon. You're like, you know what? This new moon is like, hey, you know what? You put in all kinds of hard work and manifestations from the past. I'm going to go ahead and unlock these floodgates for you. Wow. And bring in some things. They might not be forever. It could be just temporary, but you know what? It's going to gain, it looks like it's a lot of money. It looks like you're going to get it, you know, determined and get it, what it is you want. If I can just get that out of my mouth. It says, while you might not be wealthy, you will live comfortably. See, that's what I'm saying. So it might not be something that's going to give you everything you want all the time because it's a side hustle. But it's definitely something you can grow from. It's an expected good flow of money, a raise, or a new job offer. So it could be coming from this side hustle to help you now that leads to the other door of a new job coming in. That's it's just rotating. Whatever is happening over here in your money and career is just one door to the next door to the next door. You're just like building yourself up. It's almost hard as heck to get out, though. It's kind of like, do you see the door? Do you see the door? Yes, I see the door. But it's what's unlocking one door to the next door. That's why it says me versus myself. I'm my only the only competition I have is myself at this point. Because it says becoming better than yesterday. But this door's open and it just keeps going. I don't know what the hell you guys manifested what you did, but you're doing something. And it's so favorable. It's like you're in your A game. You can't. It's constantly evolving. It's going from one to the other. Sagittarius, Capricorn. Right there. Money moves. Bank account. Smart decisions. Strategic investments. Building wealth. Making my money work. God, I kind of feel like it's the same as that Scorpio Sagittarius. Payday. Financial rewards. Money rolling in. Celebration of success. Cash that check. Booked busy. Productivity high, full schedule, no time to waste, a success on the calendar. Romance too, huh? So you can get the money and the love? Shh, go. Hopeless romantic. I'm feeling very romantic right now. It does say be careful though. You could have somebody who's two-faced around you. Says one thing and does another. Betrayed behind kindness. Pretends loyalty. Trust carefully. So there could be somebody around you who is two-faced at this time, so be careful of that as you were getting a status upgrade. What in the world? Some of you are going to be rich as AF, or you're on your way to being rich as AF. This is, it's rags to riches right here. Or middle class to riches, I don't care. New achievements, improved social standings, lifestyle elevation, next level. You're going up the next level. And somebody is dreaming about you, or you're starting to feel like the romance is in the air. You're becoming the hopeless romantic. I don't know what's going on, but you all of a sudden have unexpected flirtation. So there is somebody coming in who's going to, yep. Oh, there's their two-faced person, though. Be careful of that, because you do have this person over here who's pretending to be wealthy to show off to you. As you're making all this money, you're going to, like, this person be like, oh, yeah, I totally know what you mean, bro. You know, I make tons of money, too. I'll totally hustle it, right? And he's, like, fake as fuck, right? Because pretending wealth, showing off, borrowed luxury, deception, baggage, like, okay, that's fine. You might have all that cash, but how much do you really owe your credit card? Because all your money... Yeah. So that's what I call toxic. If that's a person, watch that. That could be toxic love or a catfish. Careful about that too. Ooh, and be careful of that. Careful of catfishing. Pretending to be somebody who's online, who's not who they are. Wow, those all came together. Be careful. Okay. That's crazy. But I do see good love over here, though, too. Just flirtation. But I also see this fake person over there, too, so careful. Okay. So you got a lot of job offers, promotions, favorable rewards coming towards you. You got love coming toward you. You have a catfish that might be coming towards you. I mean, you're on a roll over here. Right? I mean, dude, you got it all. It's like, hey. Careful that catfish, though, guys, okay? Because you guys know better. You always want money. Okay? It's like, no. Capricorn, Aquarius. Oh, AQUA. Be sure to watch your Capricorn reading on the Capricorn one. It was a beautiful reading for you, because a lot of the stuff that's happening for Capricorn Aquarius is happening through that Capricorn energy. Showing you the beautiful Capricorn Aquarius. You guys had a wonderful reading over there. So let's see how wonderful it is over here. Broken promises. Sounds about normal. Me versus them. I like where it's going, though. Bouncing back. That's what I'm talking about. Money moves. Hello. Self-care. Yes. And what's that? Brand new. Yep. See? That's kind of the same thing that's going on over there, too, in its own way. So let's look over here. We have broken promises, disappointment, expectations. We still have that person around who wants to do these things, who wants to make words into nothing. I will promise you the world, but not give you, you know, I won't give you an oar to row to me in a boat. You know what I mean? Me versus me. This is where you're starting to find the healing within yourself and becoming better than yesterday. This is where you're finding out that the only competition is actually within myself. And so I need to bounce back and be the better version of myself. This is where you're going to become resilient and really recovering quickly, because you're going to realize that, you know what, I'm tired of this person trying to keep me down. I'm tired of all their broken promises. I'm tired of all this nonsense. And then all of a sudden something crazy is happening. You're going to give yourself some self-care and make sure that you're pampering yourself at this time, because the me time does matter. So make sure that you are prioritizing your own recharge emotionally, mentally. Okay? Give yourself one of these, you know, put some avocado on your face and some cucumbers on your eyes and kick back and in a bubble bath. I have no idea how she could even be on the phone, because unless she's listening to music, okay, I do not, or listening to something, I do not know how she's watching that phone in the bathtub when she has cucumbers on her eyeballs. Okay? I don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Pretty weird, but you got it. Money works. Money moves. Smart decisions. Sorry, this picture. I just can't get over it. She's got a t-shirt on with her phone and a bubbly bath, and it's just like, really? Really? Okay. I do like to listen to my phone and when I'm in the bathtub, I do, but I don't hold it in the bathtub. I put it over there and listen to music from it. Just, I guess they just want you to understand, you know what? Listen to your music here. All right. Building wealth, making my money work. Yeah, you guys' bank account is like going kaboom. Seeing those opportunities. You might even have some competitive job offers, a promotion, favorable rewards coming in, getting more, more clients than normal. Your bank account's going boom, boom. Brand new, fresh beginning, rejuvenating yourself, new venues. Watch me shine. This is because, remember, my only competition that I came to the conclusion was only myself. Right? Seriously. Love it. So I left that. So you could really use this time to strategize your goals, guys, right? And see how far you can really climb up the mountain over here. Especially with this kind of energy, it's like I'm bouncing back. I'm winning the race. Show me your money, honey. Partnership. You're creating a strong and successful partnership. Certain relationships could be limiting your success. Be careful of those. Consider finding a partner who can fill in the experience where you might be lacking. So if you're looking for a partnership, it would be a great time right now. And that will also lead to more money. Ooh, I love it. So what else do we got here? We have shift. You are taking your career in a totally different direction. Have the courage to change course, continue to grow, and embrace learning. You've reached the end of the road where you can continue. Nice. Shifting right into something beautiful. Nice. Okay. Love it. Great reading, guys. Aqua Pisces. Pisces, please. Watch for red flags around you. Warning flags, ignored intuition, potential trouble. You knew better. Don't let somebody tell you something that you already knew. That was not going to work. So follow and trust the signs of your intuition. That's crazy. Paying attention to guidance, universal speaking clearly, following intuition, message received. Listen to what's going on around you. Okay, speaking your truth, no filter, authentic communication, raw honesty. This is how I really feel, and this is the way I'm going to speak when it comes to this certain situation at this time, which is very good, though. We have that Mercury in Leo, so it's like the communication should be raw. It should be unfiltered. It should be straight from the heart, right? Plus you have Uranus sitting there, and it wants that authenticity as well. It doesn't want to hold back. We have CEO energy over here, taking control, natural leadership, confidence in business. I'm the boss, bringing out that big money, in which big money does matter at this point in time. This moon wants to bring you to this place where it says focus on your assets and your investments at this time and watch them grow. Watch everything grow around you. As long as you realize I'm in control of the situation, right? Absolutely. It's me. It's all about me. When it comes to the situation, but that's good though, because you're talking about, what is it that I have to do to make my money? I'm not going to settle. I'm not settling for nothing, right? This is closure, letting go, ending chapters, emotional release, finally feeling free. You could even be, seeking new credit or new mortgage. You could be, seeking some loans. You could be getting royalties, royalty checks. You could be paying off debt with those royalty checks. I mean, there's all kinds of stuff that's happening over here for you guys, especially when it comes to money. Just be careful of these people. Look at this: status upgrade, new achievement, improved social status, lifestyle elevation, next level. Some of you are going from rags to riches. You're getting a status up. Yeah, because you're in a glow up. I've seen this with a couple of signs. So this moon really, and it's really coming from that 8-8 Lionsgate is what I really believe. Self-improvement, finding your confidence, personal transformation, better than ever before. And I'm feeling better than ever before because I have healed. I've put my commitments to the test. I know who I am. I've let go of all these situations that were going on around me, right? And I've totally what? Ascended. I think Aquarius, the regular Aquarius sign got this. So if you guys want to watch a regular Aquarius, you can go to that one and watch the original sign, regular sign of that. Because I'm pretty sure they got ascension as well. Spiritual growth, higher awareness, next level consciousness, and elevating myself. If it wasn't, then it was Capricorn who got this. So you might want to watch that too. Okay, if you wanted to. But especially if you have Capricorn in your chart. But I think it was Aquarius that had that. Okay, so beautiful reading, guys. Beautiful. Wow, those are like moving on up. A lot of people are, though. I'm seeing it, a lot of it. Go for it. Don't let it hold you back. Okay, Pisces, Aries. I just keep hearing if you're single, get ready to mingle. Romance is in the air. Whoa. Feeling, okay, well, let's just do it this way. You are booked and busy, and you are unbothered, and nobody's going to bother me. I'm just cool. I'm letting things go. Having a status upgrade, rags to riches, which a lot of people are getting. Careful for any catfishes. Hey, I see that you're making some money over here. Look at, I'm beautiful. No, you're a catfish. Sneaky link. Careful of that. I see that with somebody. Those are related. This is sneaking private messages with a catfish. Be careful of that. Having closure. Bagged secure clickbait. Misleading headlines. That goes with that. Achieving goals. Mission accomplished. I'm not going to take them all, but I will tell you one thing. There's a lot of money coming over here for you guys. I mean, you're definitely in hustle mode. The only reason you're feeling like you're being breadcrumbed for some of you is because you definitely have an online catfish. You're dealing with somebody who's not real online. That's for somebody. For others of you, you have overnight success. Yeah. A soul contract, a real soul contract coming in. Fated connections, karmic relationship. Yep. It could be some kind of karmic reward that you're looking for. Okay, because of some situationship. I'm sorry. That I don't know where they come up with these names. This is hilarious. Okay, breaking cycles. I did see breaking cycles. So, guys, really be careful of this one. Okay, I don't know who that's for, but somebody's being catfished. That's very scary. I see it on Facebook all the time. Okay. I think they're talking to celebrities, and they're not celebrities. They're bad people who are trying to take their money or whatever. Okay, let's look at this. I'm not even looking at that because that's just evil. I'm definitely going over here with this situationship. Not really sure where the boundaries are. We're more than friends and less than lovers, but it's going to turn around into being more like lovers. It's just that there's some weird boundaries going on between the two of you. And I just don't think you guys really don't really know where you're really taking this. I think you guys could have put each other in the friend zone because you weren't sure exactly where to put this situationship. Because there is kind of a love there, but it's not where you want it to be, or where somebody wants it to be. Take that how it resonates. But it does look like it's going to turn into some passion. There is some anticipation. Somebody wants this, and it's going to be a surprise to you that this person's going to come to you. I think they want it, and I think they're going to surprise you when they come to tell you, I don't want to be in a situationship. Sorry, I just can't stop saying that. It's just, I don't know. It's just hilarious. Anyways, I know, lame as it sounds, right? I don't know. I don't know where you guys get these words, right? I don't know where they get this stuff. Okay, it's a situation for sure. But anyways, they want to have a great adventure over here. Okay, and they want this more than being friend zoned. I'm sorry, for me, it just feels like it's a friend zone. I don't know why they want to put all this stuff here. But it says more than friends, less than lovers. So I always thought that was kind of French. I always thought that was kind of the friend zone, but I guess I'm wrong. Okay, my friends. You know, when it comes to let me look at your money really fast though, because I mean, we did see that you're going from rags to riches over here. For a lot of you, you're going to have some beautiful, beautiful money, luck. Wow. The actions you take now will lead to abundance, success, and prosperity. Change. A change for the better is headed your way, to embrace it. Yep, there it is. You hit the bullseye. That's it right there. And a lot of it's because you've been taking on these leadership roles. Wow. Yeah. Okay, guys. And that was it. Till next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.